championship change, and then the ring announcer being Justin Roberts. Like, I mean, it's almost like a greatest hits soundtrack in a way. It just sounds perfect when you're seeing and hearing a championship title change.
As a guy, as a fan who loved mid 80s NWA, loved JR on commentary, loved Shivani on commentary. They work so well together. Justin Roberts is doing a phenomenal job over there also. So yeah, the three of them coming together, it's almost like peanut butter jelly and banana. It works so well.
It does.
That's what Gabby's doing right now. She's probably housing a couple of peanut butter jelly and bananas right now.
I don't know if we're still trying to find Gabby. Gabby didn't show up for. I hope she's okay. You know, that's what I know where she is.
I know where she is.
Where?
I know. I know exactly where she is. I can't say it on the air. I know where she is.
Is she so she's okay though? But she's okay, right?
It depends on what your definition of okay is.
All right, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Also, Matt Jackson giving the nod to Hangman Page as well, so that's interesting. And what's going to happen moving forward?
Definitely gave him the A-OK to pull the trigger.
Yep. So that is
I like that because that's just enough of a hint of a story or the end of a story. I mean, that is like, it's the nod to end a story and almost to begin a story. And it'll be interesting to see where they go there. I don't know if this is true or not. Like with Kenny, I think he might have some nagging injuries, might need some time off. I heard that he might need a surgery. When I say I heard, this is people saying this on social media on my timeline. If Kenny needs time off, he's got to get surgery. I hope the surgery goes well. He heals up quick and he's back quick because AEW is definitely a better pro wrestling company with Kenny Omega in it.
Absolutely. And the phone calls are coming in, and I definitely want to take a lot of phone calls from the nation here because I want to get their take, not just on the main event, but also what's taking place with the card overall. The one thing I will say, Bully, talking to a lot of fans as we were leaving the arena, what they thought was the best match. A lot of people thought it was the main event. A lot of people I talked to thought it was MJF and Darby Allin. A lot of people saying Punk and Kingston. People saying they loved the story with Miro and Bryan Danielson. Like, there's, Bully, I think you would agree, there's very, very few cards where you're going to get that much of a divide of what they thought was the best match on the show. But that happened on Saturday.
And there was more of a divide on the show than I expected. You know, I didn't put out a tweet immediately after the show. I put out the tweet on Sunday about how did you feel about Full Gear. I was expecting overwhelming positive. I got some interesting feedback. I don't want to even say it was, I don't know if I want to use the word negative. I'm going to leave that up to the callers because I know the phone lines are full and we have some people that really liked it. And then people who are just like, I don't know. I'm interested to see what they have to say. This was an all killer, no filler show. I mean, it was wall to wall. It was hit after hit after hit after hit. So much so that I had a guy who chimed in and said, well, I really didn't like the pay-per-view because it was just match after match after match. And then I didn't have a chance to go to the bathroom. I mean,
that's not a valid one. That's not a valid one.
Exactly. So the show was so damn good that it kept you glued to your seat. That, sir, is an overwhelming positive. So yeah, I'm not going to say that the all killer was all great at times. There were some things that one of the matches that a lot of people will just like meh about was the tag match with Cody.
Yeah, the crowd seemed to adjust a little bit during that match. They were on a high, they went a little bit low, and then they got right back up after that match. We'll get into that. Definitely want to get into that match. I'm not a big Cody fan after the remarks he made about me on our show on Friday.
How are you doing with that affliction that you have been diagnosed with?
It's false news.
So you don't suffer from micropenis?
No, I do not. Just ask the lovely Violetta.
Can we get anybody on the line that would vouch for you?
Hey, if there's somebody out there that's the vouch, give us a call. 877-344-4893, 877-FIGHT93, bully. That could be interesting. He came at me, man. That's all because of you.
I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I wasn't even here.
It was
you and all your little AEW buddies on Friday.
It was the googly eye comment about Brandy that got sent.
Oh yeah, then maybe it was my fault.
It always is. It always is. All right, as promised, let's get right to the nation. 877-344-4893, 877-FIGHT93. We're back right here.